episode of Starbane Alpha. I'm the Schwan, and we're playing Stonehearth again. And let's continue. Alright, everything is going fine and dandy. Except me, I've been feeling terrible all day. Yeah. But anyway, so besides that, it's been a while since the last episode. I want to say 2 weeks have passed since the last episode, whereas Stonehearth, the game, is not involved. Stonehearth development has. And the fact that they released around 4 Deaths of Tuesdays between this and the last video or episode, and during those Deaths of Tuesdays, they mentioned they're changing their development. Sorry, I can't think. Their development, or I can't say what I'm thinking. Oh, actually, that's a good way to put it. The development of Stonehearth, changing how they approach things. Because they want their game to expand, and yeah. How to expand in the future in terms of creative design and just, well, how they make things. Like going from the most recent Desktop Tuesday, we're going from top down order, if you look at their website, which only in the description of all Desktop Tuesdays, I'll mention this video in that order. Which, by the way, I should first mention, shouldn't I? The reason why it's just, Nitro versus your town. Hello, there's 145. I'm just passing through, though. But I'll be willing to get traded to. If you're interested, if you make me 7 light bandage, I'll be back in 3 days and might be able to get you 6 fine, comfy bed in exchange. Sound good? That sounds good. How many light bandages do we have, and how much, and how hard are they to make? For all that many, either I haven't been paying attention to my herbalist, which I have not. Yeah, I have not. Yeah, I really haven't. Oh, actually, no, I've been paying attention. I've just been making these in lesser quantities. Alright, that's good. Nah. We can make comfy beds, no problem. Now, can't we? Well, I'm not saying that in the order. I'm saying it. We can make comfy beds. Now, can't we? Or something like that. Basically, I was saying it with the possibility over after now. How? Oh, we're making comfy beds. Okay, then never mind. This deal's completely bad. All right, thank you. It would be nice if we had an herbalist who was doing a we were early game, didn't have any wall or silkweed, and we did have herbalist stuff. Which then again, it takes stuff to make. It takes the silkweed to make comfy beds, and takes silkweed to make like bandage. So it depends how much you depends on depends on how much you excuse me, my mouth is on the ground. Now please tell me, oh, that's all. Okay, I caught it early enough to make sense of the situation. They came in just beyond the fence. So basically, they didn't just spawn here. Let's hope they didn't. Which this goes to what I was just about to talk about. Which, by the way, the reason why I haven't recorded Stonehearth for the last 2 weeks is because of the simple fact that I've just been busy with other games and trying to get back in the rhythm, and just not been either busy with other games, not playing well. No, that's the story I've been saying a lot recently. But yeah. But anyway, so one of the things that they want to talk about in today's Desktop Tuesday is, for the we got an issue, is they want to talk about lighting and how night should be challenging without being scary. Because Stonehearth is about coming from rough, ragged beginnings and growing your settlement into a town, or into a village, into a town, into a city. Which is supposed to be heroic and cute and basically just, a happy RPG. Not one of those gritty, dark and dirty RPGs we like to call Elder Scrolls and other like Dark Souls and stuff like that. Not necessarily anywhere near each other, but you get the idea. It's supposed to be a happy RPG, like Zelda, and stuff like that, or Lego RPGs. How little they exist. How little they become to exist, but anyway. So, yeah, so they went over various lighting designs, whereas Actually, that might be in the game already. I don't know for sure though. But basically, they wanted to show. Let's just fight these guys. All right. But basically, they were showing off how they were designing lights to be able to see your lighting level of your town without having to resort to a menu. And what they were doing is, what they were doing with their lights. And what they were trying, and what they talked about their having the lighting up. Oh, red squad's already here. I gotta figure that much. Red squad's there. Green squad. You can move on to right there. Or right there. Blue squad. You move on to right there. Flank them. And purple squad. Move on to somewhere in between. Alright, no speed. But anyway, so they wanted to show what lighting would be like. Or they want to make it so you can see the lighting levels without having to. Oh, you need to get out of there. Without having to worry about. Okay, hold it. Without worrying about having opened the menu or anything like that. So they went to several iterations. The first couple, they realized they're just simply expanding this to huge, to basically a gigantic level. It doesn't look right. It looks. Ascendancy villages being made out of green grass, and how the villages look, which the villages don't look like this. I'm using the oldie style types, but these are the new villages, and they look spooky and nice, what they said, and it kind of does. So what they were doing is everyone wanted to go for a nice warm feeling, which is something they can only achieve through that early method of just expanding the light with Rise Children, because they have orange lanterns. Yeah, this is probably where's everyone else. Okay, they're coming. Actually, I would just fall back to center. Okay, red squad. Oh, actually not red squad. You two. You two need to fall back. Okay, no speed. So they went for iterations like, oh, you need to be smarter than that. Move it like over there. Where's the green squad? There's a red squad. Where's the green squad? Here's the purple squad. I can do this all time. Why wasn't that open? Purple squad, get right there. Oh, yep, you get the idea. Actually, that's better. This ain't good. This ain't good. Okay, pause it. Oh, we got one down. Okay, there's blue squad, thankfully. Blue squad! You're fine, you're not fine, you're not fine, or you're not going to be, yeah, you're not going to be fine. Okay, blue squad, take on you. So they went through several iterations, like having a big ring around it, which looked a bit jarring, looked like it's, although the screenshot, although the concept that they showed looks like a, take him out. Oh, yeah, great fire. Looks like basically looks like lens flare, which it doesn't look right in all angles. Okay, no, hold it. Blue squad. Never mind, you take out the archer duel. We're gonna focus on something other than our team. Oh, there's green squad finally. So, also by the way, someone get them up. Revive, revive. So they decided to change it a little bit. There you go, green squad. Using the orders I already gave them. So they already so they're going to use that design because it was far too obvious. There's a green ring around it, so it was too obvious. So then they realized, oh wait, instead of having a lighting around your terrain, around your lantern, you could very easily just extend the light beyond it instead of just having basically the one light source, which is what they do, and it does look nice. Oh, what are you doing? Why'd you running? Okay, fall back. Okay, I need green squad moving up. They got us because our team was scattered. Okay, they're done. Move it. Green squad, get in there and be a damage soak. Or not a damage soak, you're not soaking damage, you're just getting these guys wiped. Up saving. Oh, did we lose people? Oh, we lost people. Because the people weren't fast enough. Wait, did we lose somebody? No, they just stopped their armor. We haven't lost anybody yet, correct? I wasn't paying attention to the counter. So we should have 3 red squad. Correct. You got 3 red squad. Okay, that's fine. You do have red squad's a 3-man, a 3-person team, right? Yeah. He's just running. So there should be 2 people in here, right? Oh good, oh good. They saved them in time. Okay, good. That could have been bad. Get update. Aww. Yeah! Alright, just need the insane amounts of food. Okay. You're not done yet. Oh, he's trying to go for mine. Smart! Then that's fine enough. Alright, so all the harm that was is harm to their morale and the fact that they had to the fact that they had to re-equip all their gear, which is fine. That's not too terrible. That's not too terrible. Alright, by the way, so moving on to the week that spurned the discussion of this week in This Stuff Tuesday. They were talking about the new roadmap, which I'll lay an inscription to by itself. Which a new roadmap is different now. It shows the progress that they made since actually the Kickstarter, since the roadmap was really first placed. Alright, 4 times speed. And we gotta finish this wall. At the very least, make it so they can only really hit us from one side. So yeah, they basically talked about their new roadmap, and that's about it, actually. Oh yeah, and that's actually it. There's just the 3. Alright, this cost stuff, which we don't have, so never mind. Bronze gear. That costs 10 bronze gears. We can actually make this. Turn-up shooter. Turn-up shooter. Shoots turn-ups at enemies from a small distance. Must be repaired after 15 uses. Okay. And then turret, or turret, as I used to call it. After play, shoots enemies from distance. Must be repaired at 20 uses. Okay, that's not... Actually, that's great. I just need to somehow make... I can make 1! How many does this take? 2. That's not good enough. Alright, well, let's make... We got a couple of these. So let's make 4 gears. Queue up to turn-up shooter. Her trap. Okay, that deals a small amount of damage and stuns enemies, that's fine. And then claptrap damages and truly stuns enemies that step near it. That's not really needed for us, we just need stuff to shoot. Actually, we don't even need that. Okay, yeah, we need it right this second. But we won't need it in the future once we get the walls up. Although we can just put stuff around the walls. That would need work. We could try that. We'll try that. Alright, back to the walls. Oh yeah. Not trees. I guess there's no speed battery for this. I'm trying to get a good view on this, but I can't because of trees. Now, how close are we? Getting closer, but not close enough. That just took, what, 5 episodes to make? Glum, but not too bad. Stuff hasn't turned out as I would like. Nobly, Vondez. Pain, meals raw. Oh, supermarket, what you got? What can we sell you actually? No speed. Nothing I would like to sell. Actually, stuff we would like to sell. We could sell a course page. We can sell course pages. We don't really. I guess we don't use that many more, or we don't use that much. And they are easy to make. Yeah, sell fine workbenches or fine park benches. We can make 1,000 more. Although I'm noticing something. We're selling stuff, but we got no money. But we got nothing we want to spend. We got nothing we want to spend our money on that we're selling. Oh, that's not good. Son of a hacker. Venture a small variety, and flock around them. No kidding. No kidding. There's like the place of the wolves. I think we'd like the wolves back. Also, this stuff never got gathered. Which, by the way, I'm really glad that I'm really glad to see that they're starting to figure out the nighting or the night situation, because I mean they are saying that's, I mean, it's not going to be, it's not like Minecraft where if you light up the entire world at night, nothing's going to spawn. No. If you light up your entire town at night, nothing's going to come get you. No, that's not the case in Stonehearth. Oh, that's fixed, or that's built. In Stonehearth, they're going to make it so that only some things don't come out at night, and night. You know, only some things that don't like to light at night. So yeah, we're gonna take all those mattresses, but after we look at this, all right. Oh, the table's not there yet, but that's fine. All right, well, let's make another one of these houses. Oh, we don't need much. We don't really have much space left, do we? We're going to start developing our town area. Do the update? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't think we need. I don't think we'll be worried about net worth for a while. Let's get another house. By make, I mean place another one. Custom house. Weird. A little bit more space. Well, let's give them some space. Some houses get, or let the houses have some space from each other. About right there. Yeah, right there. Right there next to the gate. Which I might have to move the gate because I might have to. I might expand this into our neighborhood. I might have to make the What I could do is this will take a really long time to build. They would take a really long time to build the fence. Actually, that's too much. Is it? No. Appreciating remove. We can always delay if we want. I want to be more put forward than this. Don't want the exact same. I don't think I want the exact same. I want to conform to the terrain because that's just my typical build style. So how about right there? Does that look good? Oh yeah. We are an equal, friendly society. We like building with the terrain, as opposed to doing whatever we want with it. So yeah, I mean, I guess we can just make a wall because we don't need our farms to be walled in. I mean, it would be nice for people to have our farms walled in, our farmers, but it's not necessary. So we can build a wall for like, let's say like right here, go down here, go all the way here, and then go across, and then just build our entire town in this area. In like this area, we're not going to be removing the trees or anything like that, but mostly in this area. Yeah, let's do that. I'll remove these walls. If that's the best sort of thing. That's not my sort of thing. And deploy. We might as well just finish. We might as well finish the back wall. Then we might as well finish the back wall and then figure out this one. It'd be nice if there was a selection box on route command or on deploy. Command, that'd be nice. But this is fine. Because, I mean, how often do you need to uproot an entire line of wall? Or a lot of stuff? You don't really. Usually, you want to uproot it if you make a mistake or if you want to move a house around or something. Yeah, noob. Probably. Well, just place it. Just press me anyway. That's the one I was missing. That was the one I was missing. Alright, well, I'm going to remove the walls. That'll allow me to build buildings more. Now, well, this is a good place for putting a turret. Or a turn-up shooter. Is the build order done? Not yet. Okay, what's in here? Oh, the cooking stuff. Oh yeah, let's cook things. Great. Oh yeah, we're cooking stuff. All right. Well, at least we get cook stuff. Hopefully it doesn't take the corn. Don't have any eggs. Can make we can make savory meat stew, but it takes level 1. That's fine by me. Actually, 37. How about an attain around? I want to say we have 37. Looks like that's a farmable goods, not berries. So we do this. 20. This should feed more. Actually, should feed more people. I don't think. So how about 50? Just gonna stock at 15 at all times. They'll get the cooks level up fast, and yeah, no grinder. When are they making cornmeal? Cornbread. A lot of good stuff that people might like, which I don't. Alright, well, we'll let them grow to their full potential, then try again. Alright, 4 times speed. Alright, how's the farming going? Everything? Oh, right, yeah, the invasion. I forgot about that. Yeah, wheat sprout, green corn. Alright, looks like the farming's going well. Should be it from the last episode, which I do remember that. Oh. No. That's worse. Okay, town alert mode on. What are the Ventresses doing? Are they just chilling in their part of the world which we liberated from the wolves, or are they going to come too? Well, everyone get to this town center. Okay, no speed. Oh snap! Yeah, get to the town center. This is gonna be rough. Where are these guys going from? They don't sign a force because that's not obvious. Where they come from, where they spawn. Oh, these guys are 100 levels now. Oh my word. You know, we're about them anymore. The bigger ones. Come on, Kavada. You got this. He's the town hero, but he's still a town hero. He's still a town leader. Alright, you know what? I'll be right back. Oh, that's what shift does. Okay. Waitresses are just chilling. Okay, that's fine. I'll let them be for right now. I'll limit off. We don't need it. Make them normal. Our archer with double shooting and rate of fire increase. This guy. If we were playing Call of Duty, he'll be a hacker. He'll be a hacker. Well, actually, he will be a hacker because he won't be floating around being invincible and whatnot, but he still has increased rate of fire and double shot. Alright. He tried. I don't know where they came from. Maybe out of the logs themselves, which I don't think is a thing, and that's kind of racist. But yeah, not like I'm gonna make them into an internment camp or anything like that. Because while they look like the enemy, they are not the enemy. They are friends with us. including our little woodland friends. They just like to kill us every now and then just to make sure we're respecting the forest and whatnot. Alright. Oh. Oh. We'll upload Rouge. We need more people for the whole carrying stuff around thing. So fortune has arrived with wares. We don't need anything, we don't need to sell anything either. No, actually gold does give us something. It gives us more value for our town, so that's good to know. Alright, actually we need to start placing I need to place stuff for this. There we go. Okay, I don't know what I don't want to do with this. I guess because where would the talisman workbenches? No. Bars, yes, actually. Weapons, no. Armor equipment, no. I want. Defenses, yeah, that will work. So just defenses. And this will be food. Oh, that fits nicely. Just for aesthetic reasons, I don't want to hit the wall completely. Yeah, food and drink. It goes there too. Oh, yeah. Oh. Wait, should you offer these? I got an idea. Which, by the way, I wanted to mention at the beginning of this episode. I still don't know when I'm going to turn to the gold series of the Rise Children part of the series, and then of course the Mountain Challenge. I don't know how I'm going to be returning to those. I'm just having too much fun playing Ascendancy and trying to beat it before I get a save wipe, which I'm pretty sure are going to be save wipes in the future. They didn't say for sure if they will not be. And even then, that's as they know right now, because eventually in the future they may have to change it and have to go back on that word. Which is not terrible of them. It's just it's just if you want to be cynical at the very least, that they shouldn't have said to they won't mess with your save, or they won't reset saves, or basically release the update which isn't compatible with your old save. They probably shouldn't have said that. They way back then when they said, "Oh, all future saves will be compatible." They probably shouldn't. Actually, all your current save will be compatible with the game until however long, and then they change it before then, which you could argue if you're cynical that they should have said in the first place, and I'll stand by that argument. I'm not that cynical, so I won't make the argument, because development is hard. If development of Stonehearth has proved nothing, that development is hard, and if the developers work hard at it, it'll be finished eventually. It just won't meet any of the deadlines. Well, I mean, the early access was started in alpha, which is still in alpha. Therefore the series name is still applicable. And why the series name the way it is. It was supposed to be beta when they gave out the keys for people at my tier who funded in the Kickstarter to play it. Unfortunately, they had to roll it out early, and I believe they rolled out. I believe if you got it, if you purchased the release tier, now you got it on what they said the release date was going to be. But unfortunately, it couldn't be the release date because, as you can see, the game is in development still. But like I said in the last episode, developers are good developers. They show that you can be late on the game delivery, but as long as you keep adding content, as long as you keep developing the game, and keep talking about it, it's fine. I mean, of course that won't satiate some Steam reviewers that you can find on Steam, but it does satiate pretty much, or it does satiate, okay, also a lot of people that back on Kickstarter expect the game to meet every single deadline, or at least not be that far off if they say that, but there are a lot of people like me that as long as the game is being developed, and we can play it, or even if you just keep talking about development and show actual development, then it's fine, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Because in the end game development is hard. There have been countless AAA games that have been in development cycles for however long, and some don't tell you anything about it. Basically they get announced, and then they don't get developed forever until they're finally released. Most of those games are bad because they go through constant console cycles, but Stonehearth is being constantly developed though. But where are the enemies? Or where are all the people that want to hurt us? Oh, the wolves look great. Couple of wolves? Yeah. Any kobolds in tow? Yes, not good. Alright, let's go for the video, I think. So yeah. Alright. King Ramney, we got some kobolds encroaching on where we're going to expand to. They're getting rid of Manifest Destiny, or they don't want us to Manifest Destiny at all, so let's stop them. Can't have that. Alright, no speed. Well, you better run. Or at least stay in that pace because no one's shooting at you. They're not shooting at you. In between the shooting range and the wolves turning around to kill you. Alright, here comes the Team Remnant. Okay, time to command mode. Oh, that is purple squad. Don't go there. Ah, don't get hit. Don't get hit. Oh. Okay, hold it. And wish all party command help. Take on the wolves. Blue squad, get here. Green squad, take on the wolves because you have thicker armor. You have armor to beat them. Oh, do you recognize you in your armor? It's different. Really? Purple squad, where are you going? Don't go slow people with your book now. Blue squad, go do archer duels. They got that completely handled. Where are they be? The goblin! Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh! I was wondering where their camp is. It would appear that the goblins' camp is having issues with the local adventurers population. So, okay, that's interesting story development. So, where's everybody? So the adventuresses, the local forest dwellers, both the adventuresses and the golems, they apparently don't like goblins as much as we don't like goblins, and they don't like goblins as much as they don't like us. I'm gonna leave them there. If they don't want to attack us, if they're not hostile, and if they actually go after the goblins' camp whenever it spawns, which a goblin can't spawn, which is not good, then that's fine. Oh, it looks like we found the kobolds. Oh, they went for our farmers, the jerks. I guess I got an idea for the basically for if you're in combat, or if you're just not paying attention, or if you just didn't see the message, or for whatever reason you don't see people getting attacked, it'd be nice to have like on the edge of the screen a little arrow saying like your halfling's getting attacked over there, or a message every time a halfling gets attacked that's not part of your combat group. Oh, the halfling's getting attacked. You should worry about them. Alright, actually I think they're engaging each other. Blue squad, where are you at? Blue squad, attack this guy. Counter him. You are much better than he is. You can fire 2 shots as well as have a high rate of fire nevertheless. Alright, that's cool that they actually made the adventurers attack the goblins. I don't want team them to go attack the adventurers with an accident. They're fine. They're just living their life. I mean, I never thought that they weren't. But yeah, they're just chilling over here, living their lives. I mean, the red bigger adventuresses could be either they're leaders of the society, like chieftains or something. They go bigger and they go bigger, and then they become alphas, or they could be the parents to these full adventuresses. Hmm. Whatever the case is, they don't like goblins, and I don't like them because they don't like goblins. As well as the simple fact that not harming us. I mean, the reason why I attack people off camera is because they might harm our people who wander in the area and they just might go after them. Um, like the wolves. Or they might just come and attack us. Although the giants are another story, aren't they? And the people that live in the church. But then again, they're undead. Don't know who caused the undead in this area, but still, they're undead. By the way. So, but the Venturesses, I mean, I never liked killing the indigenous wildlife. The Venturesses, the Woodings, the golems, the stone golems, because all they're doing is just defending the forest, well, on the land, also mountains. Don't want to live with the golems, and we're here kind of. I mean, I'm not here personally just uprooting the ground because I basically just I don't make room for my city. I just make a city in a actually, let's pause it and then do this. I just make a city and stay within the okay, that's done. I just make a city and stay within my predefined area. So far, I mean, I haven't needed to go expand out of it. I might need to eventually, or I could just build vertically down and up. Just build in the ground, as well as having a civilization in the above ground where I can build, or just go up to the mountain. Or I that could be a different series. Is once I build up all this zone and I can't expand because of forest, I just go up the mountain. I mean, that's just how I've always been in games, starting with Minecraft, to be honest. Because Minecraft was really the first game to be like that. I mean, okay, I guess I did in SimCity 2. The old SimCity 4, wasn't it? That was my favorite SimCity, or is my favorite SimCity. I always like to just build within the terrain. I don't like basically terraforming too much. I only terraform what I absolutely need. I don't mean absolutely as in I see that mountain. I don't like the mountain because I want to build shopping malls on it. So it's a mountain. No, I build around the mountain or in the mountain, preferably in because you're only messing up the beautiful mountainscape. So that actually leads me to a thought is since I only shut down trees I farm myself aside from the trees trees I originally chopped down in the beginning. Now I'm going to ask this question not because I don't know the game mechanics, like because I'm frustrated with the game mechanics. It's because I thought of a new one. That could make the game change based on how you play. Because it's the question. If I should, because I don't shut down trees other than the ones at the very beginning, and that's very few. And I just keep chopping down my tree farm. Why do the Woodings attack me? If the defenders of the forest, why do they attack me? Who's expecting the forest? All I'm doing is building town in. I'm just building town in the clearing of the forest. Yes, I mean I like that. That is true. But I would think it'd be a cool feature is if you don't terraform the landscape very much, if you only if you only chop down trees, basically, basically, let's say this, is the Woodings will only attack you okay, I thought the game was freezing. Oh god, I thought my computer was heating there for a second, that was weird. But anyway, so, yeah, basically what I'm saying is, I wish that the Woodings will only attack you if you chop down trees. And only chop down trees you didn't plant yourselves. And if you actually plant more trees, it will like that more, and will attack you even less. And maybe come and fight your enemies for you if you replant the trees, and if you just stay in a little area. And they won't attack you if you basically just didn't chop down mini trees. Let's say you didn't chop down more than, I want to say, 5 trees within like a week or something like that. Then the woodings wouldn't attack you. They wouldn't really mess with you. They would patrol the forest. And if you attack them, basically they would do what the adventurers are doing. They just sit there. And if you attack them or chop down the trees in their vicinity, they will attack you. But basically what I'm saying is, if you don't chop down trees that you don't make yourself, the wooding shouldn't attack you, or maybe they should help you. At the very least, if you don't chop down trees, they shouldn't attack you, and if you chop down one tree, then they go after you. But yeah, but that would be interesting, having like the woodings only attack you if you chop down a whole lot of trees. Like if you just want to go, let's say for example, I want to chop down these trees right here for my shopping mall, which I'm going to extend my town into. The woodings might not like that. Chop down that many trees. Basically, chop down. Oh, I got an idea. How about chop down in areas with the trees? So if you keep like a small area of tree farm, they wouldn't mind you. But if you chop down a big area, they would definitely mind. Like if I want to say chop down this area to expand my ever so expansionist carpenter building complex for my office jobs, my offices, and well, they wouldn't like that. They wouldn't like that. They just keep attacking until the trees grow back and you stop expanding. And even if you keep chopping down trees after you chop down all trees, they won't forgive you until you stop chopping down trees for a really long time. Let's say like a week. Now that'd be a cool feature that definitely did different gameplay. Would it be worth adding until the future? Until like the beta or something? Probably not. But it's a good idea. That would be a good idea. I might need to comment in one of their videos on. Actually, it'd be better comment on their forum about it, or yes, their forum, because it's on stonehearth.discord.net, something like that. She says that they didn't seen this till Tuesday. But anyway, that's what I think. By the way, and if you like, say, go into, I mean, how are the stone golems not like it though? Because we're assuming the stone golems like mountains, and you can't really terraform mountains all too much. I guess you can. You might not all the available ores on the surface of a mountain. They won't like that. Although they might not like if you make tunnels either, because they're stone, and they might not like you just. They either might not like surface mountain, you changing surface and stuff, or they might not like you just making them general, which would lead into an interesting dynamic if they make it so. If you make it so you either make the woodlings angry by moving forest, by terraforming forest, or you make some golems angry by making tunnels. Which would make sense. The some golems would feel that, oh, someone is penetrating my mountain, drilling it, making a big hole inside. Yeah, we don't like that, because they just feel it, because that's what they are. They come from the mountain, they understand it, so yeah. But anyway, but then again, that will go from the dynamic of, to the player might just be frustrating of, okay, I can't make stuff on the ground, and I can't make stuff on the ground. What can I do? Not very much. It's just built up. Or make tree houses and stuff. Tree houses that make stuff above the mountain. But yeah, I would think that the stone golems wouldn't like it if you just mine surface stuff, like change the face of the mountain. Or actually just make the mountain too open air. Like if you have just a single tunnel going down to the ground, going into the mountain, that they wouldn't mind that. I think a tunnel going in the mountain and then going to like a tunnel network, they wouldn't really mind that too much unless you make too much room in the mountain. But they would really mind. They would really mind you making the mountain look Swiss cheese by having a bunch of holes on the mountain surface. So yeah, that's just what I was thinking. That I just thought of, and it'd be cool if it was in the game. Again, it could wait until I get time to breathe from the game development, because the game is still very early. The game is extremely playable. Very well, it has a lot of content, I guess. Has a lot of replayability, and everything works really well. It's still a lot of fun. There's still a lot more to put in. Alright, well anyway, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate watching on this episode. It means a lot to me. Also, not to leave a comment to suggestions for a series or tips I'll play. I don't say those anymore. The reason why I don't say them anymore is because I don't really need to. The people leave me a comment if they have a question or if they have a suggestion, and even the last bit where I say what about my email? The people found my email now, so that's fine. And my Twitter, I'm on the fence about my Twitter, because I've been thinking, I mean, yes, I deliver a lot of good news on my Twitter, but, I mean, why? I mean, I don't really, I mean, it'd be nice if I need to, but it's just too much for how well I've been feeling this couple of, like, months. I just haven't been feeling well enough to actually go on my Twitter and go on my Twitter like 30 minutes a day and do my Twitter stuff. I mean, reading Twitter is easy enough. It's just typing. I don't like typing unless I feel well enough to type. I feel, you know, that even goes to my uploading, because if I upload a new thing, I have to type in the title, type in the title, what's in the title, which is not only just the name of the game, gameplay, let's play, playthrough, but also if it's one of those series where I actually put stuff in the title, like, oh, this is the mission, this is like the menus I'm looking at, this is what game mode, or in a vehicle-based arena game, this is what tank I'm doing at what time, and then I gotta go in the description and I'll put that. I gotta do the new description name. Any mentions I mentioned in the video, you get the idea. So that's not exactly easy for me to do when I'm like eating or when I just don't feel well enough to type, because I've never been a proficient writer or typer. Okay, maybe not proficient is the right word, because I'm good at typing and writing, at least well enough. It's just that I just don't, like, I don't have the mind for it. I'm getting the mind since the start of YouTube, especially more recently when I started descriptions, but I just don't, like when I look at a blank page, I don't know what to put down. In these videos, I'm fine. Like when I have like bullet points in my head what I need to do, I just do it. Same thing with math. When I do math, I do it all in my head, because I don't like putting it on paper. I never really understood why people like that, probably to see what your mistakes you're making, but I never really like putting it down on paper, because I don't really need to, unless I get really confused. But I just don't know where to begin with math on paper. I know how to do it in my head. I can do it in my head, but I just can't write it on paper. So yeah. And it's still true to this day, even, because whenever I go to write a description, I want to basically just have the keyboard on my lap, have all the windows up, have all the windows that are pertinent to what I'm writing, and then just write it. Even then, it takes like a good 10 minutes. Writing a paragraph used to take me like a good hour or two, but now shortening that paragraph to like 10 minutes actually. I've really grown since I started doing descriptions. Even my sister noticed the other day when I was texting her on WhatsApp. She even noticed. But anyway, so that'll be it for this video. Which, by the way, I'm one last note, because I'm in that mood today. I'm actually thinking about doing more intros. I'm doing intros for. I'm not going to do intros on playthroughs and story let's plays, because I find it silly people doing an intro, even if it's only like 4 seconds on a playthrough, where basically in a playthrough you go from one video to the next in a playlist, and in the beginning video you got an intro, which is basically here's a cutscene. Cut. Here's gameplay, or cut intro gameplay, or forbid someone actually does cutscene, beginning cutscene, cut, and then maybe an end card, then the new episode, intro, and then resume the cutscene. I don't really like those. But for series like Stonehearth, I want to do an intro for it, because it's an open-ended, very, very long series. Basically, if it's open-ended, like Stonehearth, which is a Let's Play and open-ended, or let's say Wall of Tanks, which is completely open-ended. I plan to do more of it. Basically, a series that I've been doing for a long time and will be continuing doing no matter what. I'll do it. So yeah. What else would be a good candidate? Not really anything else. Basically, I'm just thinking about Stonehearth and games like Wall of Tanks, pretty much. Oh well, and I guess both play shooters too, like Battlefield and whatnot. That'd be cool to have an intro to, but we'll see. Alright, anyway, this is going to take a long time to render, but thankfully I'm rendering it. Thankfully I got to record the day before because I haven't done that in a while. Alright, so anyway. Okay, that'll be it for this episode, and I guess see you next week in an episode of Starbane Alpha!